Hello guys, so welcome to our news review show. So now good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever they watch us from all over the world. So no be limit day for the studio. So I here with Baba Sato as we'll go through the various news and review them. So Baba Sato, what is up now?
Baba, good afternoon to all gunners fans all over the world. Much love.
All right, so Baba Sato, we could start with this Nuno Tavares news. I don't know, I don't dare always say Tavares don't score 3 goals in the last 4 games. So some people don't even talk say what's he make Arteta send them out go Marcel make him go play. Say the guy did very very good. How many goals can they see they score? How many goals in Czech run score? This one run score 3 in 4. How you take see these guys we carry and go there? My happiness be say not be loan with option to buy or obligation to buy, and I just a straight out loan. So I see this guy developments.
Yeah, first of all, just like the way I first say, all fans all over the world, good afternoon, and I greet you now. As well, now very good thing for us to see say our players they polish like that. If Emmett Nice do like this for Roma, I believe say they'll forever send and come back. So now very good thing to ask them and say anytime when we send our player for loan, they always polish well. And I also wish the same ideas or strength to prepare for Odin's weighing day now. So may still flourish like this, so that making not the thing say if he go come back again, So a very good thing. As in Nuno Tavares, just like the way I hear from CHUKS this morning for BLF TV. Say not maybe we say Nuno Tavares is bad. It's just that he never did strong for EPL the way we want him. So that's the reason we even loan our art to develop more idea, more confidence, and more strength. So that if he come back again, he will fight for his share to confirm. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Like the prayer with that. Okay, Abbas Yakubu they talk say, okay, welcome to the stream. Then Olalekan Yusuf say, Nuno Tavares, we need to make him a winger. I beg, he has raw pace and he is also skillful. But Basata, what do you think about what Olalekan Yusuf they talk? So we go convert Tavares from defense to winger.
Olalekan don't lie, the guy. It's just that the guy is not just that mature in football. He still they grow, come. If you say, he never even still reach the peak. So that's why they feel say they run leave Bob, because the guy really, if you see when even they Arsenal, even they run come on. You know see how many times when they broadcast where they talk say this guy they run come on for a winger, in a winger. So maybe he really wants to become that winger, or probably just like the way I choose to talk this morning say we can easily convert this guy to become an attacker because he get the pace and he's skillful somehow. Depends. He can change from theory to become an attacker. Not be only one starter, and I believe so. Not going to still end down. It's possible. Yeah.
All right, no one. Ogachi don't join us for the show, so Ogachi we do news review, and we are talking about Nuno Tavares who was sent on loan to Marcel. The guy don't go there. He don't play. Don't score 3 goals in 4 games. So I take see the developments. Even self, one of our community member, Olalekan Yusuf, they talk say we could convert Tavares from a left back to maybe a winger. I see all these things.
That's a very good development. Still, you cannot compare French league to EPL. So, but it is a good news that our boys are going out there performing well, and getting more experience, so that when they come back, they will replicate the same thing over in our team, because EPL is not a bed of roses. EPL is too hard to crack. So I'm very happy for him. Now, in terms of converting him to a winger, I mean, I think Wenger has done it in his days, converted some players to other position. So it's not a bad thing for us to convert him to a winger. Now we have Zinchenko, we have Tavares, so he will still be in that pecking order. I mean, there's no way he can be able to fit in. So if Arteta can be able to convert him, that would be a plus. That would be a plus to us.
All right, Alaji Bad, he talks say that guy is good. Oh, let him keep it up because CNE now drop from. So Skyline TV, confidence. They talk say with the look of things, Tavares is growing fast to what we want him to be. And I'm also happy that for every match he plays, he tries to score to keep him in the first team. The Ransom Ibibio, they say, I'm seeing Arsenal signing Marco Asensio. Okay, so about Sato, back to you now. You get one of our pundits wey dey work with BN Sports. So after that match wey Arsenal play against Fulham, so the guy named na Richard Keys. So Baba come out second dey talk say Arsenal were over celebrating against Fulham. Like Fulham is a side that came from the Championship. They come to play in the Emirates. You win them, you are celebrating like you won the title. Like, come on, it shows how bad Arsenal don't fall. So how do you react to this? Because for that same interview session, the John we also did it. Like say, make Arsenal not celebrate again, Baba. Which level stand? So how do you react to what Richard Keys they talk?
First of all, Mr. Chinedu or Gachinedu, good afternoon. Yeah. And before I go more further,
good afternoon, Baba Sato.
I greet you, boss. Before I go further for that one, as in we are used to that. If you look last season, we will play against Wolves. I think we will still win them. We will celebrate. And so 1 or 2 days still come they talk, say why we go to celebrate for against Wolves. Say we win trophy. So for Mr. Richards to come for life or for his social handle to come they say why Arsenal they celebrate. If forget to understand what they say, we are not just celebrating because we win for one. We are celebrating for we to win back to back for 4 good times. Since when that thing happened? Since when it happened? I think that thing only happened when as a winger was as a winger. Since all the other coach, since all the other coaches will come before Arteta, have we done that? What about last season? They beat us 3 times, they say we be shit packer. We win 4 times and they say we still celebrate. So we are used to that. Mr. Richard, where they talk, so I believe say that guy, the truth is that not be up on day to sit down for media, be rip on day too, because sometimes me the reason say those people don't come, they don't know what they want to talk. They just want come, make they all talk, make people come they talk about them, make they popular for social media, when they talk about their runs. So Mr. Richards are one of them now. For waiting come here, come talk. Because I see no reason where we not go happy, because we need that winning, and that winning come in a way where we really need that. So I have no reason. Even if Fulham, I don't know a player, is it not level? Are they not the same level with us? So about that game match, me use and talk anything we want. All the good part of it is that we are celebrating and we win.
All right, Ogachi Medese don't join us for the studio. So, but before we reach Ogachi Medese side, Ogachi they do I take see this way Richard Keys they talk now. Himself they forget say look at Man City will win against Crystal Palace. See when they celebrate from 2-0 down, then win, they celebrate like mad, then yalla bust everywhere, go shake camera. How do you react to waiting this Richard Keys they talk?
Baba CHUKS, if you see what Oga Sato, Baba Sato say na the final, in don't finish, in don't say the main thing where I even want supposed to say, because whether we celebrate or we not celebrate, they go talk about it against Arsenal, say Arsenal this, Arsenal that, but the fact remains that we are winning. And say when you win like this, people go to talk, junk against you. Now that guy, like what Sato say, that guy they look for cheap publicity. When we say make people they talk about him for media, that will skyrocket his PR in the media setting. So make we not even talk about Richard Keys. Now so you're going to talk about Arsenal. We are winning and we continue to win. The next game against Aston Villa, we go knock them ba. You understand?
All right, now no while I'll get you do. So okay, make your side no don't they dark, we no dey see your face again. Your side no don't dey dark, we no dey see your face again.
Now your side is from
Okay, okay, make we dey talk about this.
Okay, we dey talk about this.
Wait, make I remove Ogemeka first.
I
know the hear echo. Say inside they talk, Ogemeka your side they talk back. Because I know the hear echo again. If they talk back for your side, maybe I go come out of the studio, make I add you back. Because it's in the re-echo. So on Cold Man, they talk say there's something we need to understand. Arsenal is a big team, sure. Celebrating the way we did is a nice thing. I believe this is the first time Arsenal is playing with win mentality. Win now, win. All right, no wala. Then TJ Kings they talk say I know see Arsenal signing Neto this season because the deal no go easy at all. But Asensio deal seems very likely. Probably with Tielemans there. Samba, Morrissey, they talk say a lot of pundits don't want anything good for Arsenal team. Can you imagine the time we considered and the way we responded? It was very, very superb. It was worth celebrating. All this everybody they talk. Now true. At the same time, Abasato, Real Madrid don't set £23.5 million for Asensio, Marco Asensio. Do you think this is too much? For a player that has less than 11 months on his contract and they don't tell them, say, you know, one play for them. Do you think it's too much? And what do you think?
I don't think say for Asensio, say that money too much. The truth is that because why even reduce like that? He's not even too old. I think 26 or 25. He's still a young player.
26 is 26.
You understand?
Yeah.
So 26. So he still have a lot to give to anybody who want to buy him. And above all, you don't know, say the truth is that it's just because of say now 11 months remain. I make them even they sell on that 20-something pounds. So because if you still get almost about 3 years or 2 years plus, they won't sell it like that. It could have been above that. You understand? Based on the world-class player where he be. This one Asensio. One time when Asensio now waiting all team one get for their team. The potential we get is too much, and they have winning mentality compared to where they come from now. As in they come from one of the biggest clubs in the world, which is Real Madrid. You know, so. I believe say if I send and buy him like that 24 or 23 million pounds.
23.5, yeah.
Okay, 23.5. Okay, it's not a bad deal, but I believe say maybe definitely as Arsenal will still like beat. They're not you're buying exactly that amount where they all talk. So more look what Arsenal fair offer and at last how the bargain will be. So that is not a deal for Arsenal where one can give Arsenal a headache where they know if you bring that money. In short, they're going to buy that Asensio, they're going to still buy Nico Slima at the same time. They have the money, they'll just use that money to acquire the two of them at the same time. So I believe say the deal are very fine one. The money is not bad compared to the kind of player where Asensio be.
All right, actually, do I see this Asensio deal, £23.5 million?
Well, Asensio now world class, though at this time his form has dropped a little bit. But considering the fact that he has that winning mentality from a world-class club like Real Madrid, coming to Arsenal, that would be a very good buy. And also, he will instill that mentality just like Jesus and Zinchenko to our team. And these guys will try to replicate whatever they have done in their former clubs to Arsenal. But like Baba Safa talks, say Arsenal no go buy him exactly that 23.5. You know, now I'm looking at if Arsenal is going for him. Actually, Arsenal will be paying something close to £80 million. £80 million would be a very, 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 very good because in the market now, if you put 23.5 million, definitely they go price that. And buying him within that range of £80 million, that would be a very good buy for Arsenal. And now he will come in and also develop in our own style of play, because as Madrid and Arsenal style of play is very, very different a little bit. You know, we just they play like City and Barcelona. Yeah, so he would now the main thing that I would like from him is that mentality, winning mentality, and he's the world class player. He has won a lot of trophies, so that would be a plus for us.
And he will still even make Saka. It will even make Saka develop. Because Saka now can't get
a mentor,
a senior brother where they compete with. You understand? Yes. Or where we even hire your morale to say, he knows if he not do well now, the best way they bring cannot be small picking. When it comes to history of football, they not be made, they not be the same pedigree. So you need to buckle up. So he go make Saka get more vibes to put more effort, more than the way it is now.
All right, no one, and this Asensio, funny enough, as the guy good reach, he don't play just 7 minutes this season. Like the guy did very desperate to leave because he won't make the Spanish national team for the World Cup. And it surprised me why Real Madrid they offer him new contract, because they don't offer him new contract. He say no one renew. How they expect him to renew when he know they play? It just baffle me. So Ali Mami, Joan Bangura, they talk so we must celebrate any way we want to. It's our right because the team is doing the right thing. Olaleko Yusuf, they talk say Baba CHUKS, make we sign Asensio. The money isn't too much at all. Make we get to the retailers also before we are good to go for this season. I would say Baba Sato talk so if we get the two of them. Then Richie Felix, they talk say Arsenal, here we go. Hey, that was the language of Fabrizio Romano. On Coldman, they talk say Asensio is a nice player and can fit Arsenal tactics. If we should get this guy, Baba, we're going to be a banger and can also improve Saka's style of play just the way Jesus did with Martinelli. So, Baba Sato, back to you now. You see, the match we'll play against Fulham, now be Arteta's 100th game when play in charge of Arsenal. And for that 100th game, Arteta won 53. Though they don't give us statistics of how many losses and how many draws, but they won 53. You're going to compare them to other super managers of Arsenal. Arsene Wenger won 54 in his first 100 games. George Graham won 49 in his first 100 games. So Arteta is behind Arsene Wenger with one game where he no win. So how will you judge Arteta in his first 100 games so he don't play?
For me, kudos to Arteta for the now. Kudos to Arteta for the now, because if you see who they do good, you need to appreciate them so that he will get more effort to do more. You know, yeah, for him to break great as a winger record, set it home. Now, I don't send it home. Is a very good credit to him. It's not easy. Just like the way I've said it, for them to mention these three people, but there was other coaches before Arteta. It's not easy for you to break into a coach, into a team, and set your own record. It's not easy. Even though Arteta not even there, Arsenal again now, that record is there. Just like the way these people, like these three people, as a winger and the other man, they now.
Yes.
You understand? That's the way Arteta will also ever remain until somebody does break that record. So it's a good one to me, man. It's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, actually, do I see this record now? Arteta winning 53, Wenger winning 54. I take here, first 100 games.
Well, comparing apple to apple, Arteta is doing well. He's doing so well. You know, when you comparing Arteta to Arsene Wenger, man, Arteta is somehow the only thing he needed to is just to win something like EPL to be ranked with Arsene Wenger. Arteta is doing well to compare to his time. You know, I think there are about 4 other coaches. One has 49. The other one has I think 40 something as well. But for Arteta to match Wenger 53 to 54, man, everybody has to give it up to him. You know. Now look at Arteta. Arteta is an assistant coach. He was the former captain of Arsenal. You know, I mean, this guy has done well. He has done well. He has won one FA Cup. I think
Community Shield. Community
Shield as well. So he has a lot to offer now.
And this is also his first coaching career.
Yes.
As a
first career starting with a big club like Arsenal. Come on, man. Arteta is doing well.
All right, no, now actually we don't talk very well. So I'm going to treat this comment with Salis and Nuno make. So as I thought, Salis comment, he says, CHUKS, time don't reach for Arteta to begin bench Saka. That guy is falling back. Saka can no longer dribble defenders one-on-one. He's now scared of facing defenders. Do you subscribe to this line of thoughts, Baba Sato?
But I suppose not. If the guy they follow us, he suppose know where would they rank player against Fulham. Even from these 4 games where they don't play, I never did bias if they follow up. Or if they say give them maybe a percentage in on your day, player ratings in on day. And the guy we talk, and the guy is also seen waiting at the try see. With that, bring the reason why Saka we dey put am now. To me, na two reasons. One, not to waste about it, say Saka really did well last season, and we appreciate him. This is a new season. Maybe probably we dey feel say maybe he never start to the hit form. But the truth is that I believe say you not get person where they arrive am, where they compete with him. So if you get person where they compete with him, at least if you don't sit down for bench for 2 or 3 times, he go back to training ground, buckle himself up, say then now he go know say he don dey lose am. Just like the way we don dey say and say he don dey lose am. For the now, I never know then they lose am because he believe say we cannot do without him presently now, and that is just the truth. Because no person to take over that place, no person is better than him now or can even compete with him presently now. That is the reason we are talking about Asensio. The person that can arrive in, that can give him that more strength to come back to his feet. So without those things, Saka, Baba, the way that guy is still a Benja, if you say no Benja, who will want to break up? I think Nelson have injury now, and he's not even have pedigree like him. He don't even have pedigree like him. So Baba, now to look for that person, we go bring Saka to the normal table where we find say him be, or the normal form where we say him be that last season. That's just it.
Okay, Chino, what do you think about this silence to comments now about Saka not being able to dribble people one-on-one again?
Well, the comment is like Baba Sato talks here. The guy will drop this comment, not they really follow us. If they follow us, he go not say we don't actually criticize Saka a lot of times based on his form. So now Saka does not have any person competing with him. Look at it. Now, if Saka has someone, let's assume that Pepe was good competing with Saka, it wouldn't be like that. Saka would have improved his game. You understand? So in every player, there's always that time when the player will drop form. But if you have a good competitor, that will help that player to increase his form. So at this point, we need to buy someone that will motivate Saka, someone that will ginger him. Say, oh boy, I will take this shirt too. I will take this shirt too. If you don't wake up. So the likes of Asensio, the likes of Pedro Neto, the likes of Jeremy Pino, all these likes are the ones that can be able to, ginger this guy. Because Saka, Saka, na big player. Though he's 20 years, na big player. He don't be big player. He don't be big player. Now, for him to continue to remain to that status, he will continue to get a competitor that will ginger him to get to to the promised land.
All right, I know why. So, KK talk say we need Milinko Savic to strengthen our midfield, and we need to get a winger that fits our style of play. Arsenal they used to wingers that know how to dribble into the 19 box and lay a pass to score. At the same time, Salisu Amiri talk say he's feeling too comfortable in that wing. No player is bigger than Arsenal. I only say it. They are no secret cows. You should go and ask Robin Van Persie. Samuel Tula they talk say Arsenal obviously need to improve their squad. Then NS Victor they say please let's cut Saka some slack. Saka is playing the same way. The way he has been playing now is because there are other routes Arsenal is exploring like this. See, Baba Sato, say many people don't bring this kind of argument like let's cut him some slack, saying dude, Naim carried the shoulder of Arsenal last season, all road lead to Saka last season. He did a whole lot for us last season. Does that mean we should forgive him and keep playing him?
If the guy where they read comments, I believe say they watch us. In and say we talk, say we don't very give an kudo, say we know say he put Arsenal issue for shoulder last season. And nobody, just like the way Chinedu talk just now, say nobody knows, and everybody knows that Saka is a big player. No two ways about it. But the big player now, don't they get to his head? Like for example, even the Martinelli, we praise Martinelli as well. But Martinelli developed more than the way it is last year than now. If you look now, the last matches against this Fulham, now Martinelli not do well. The remaining 3 matches, we see the way they down, we'll be able singing his praise. You understand? Because he developed. So Saka not feel say because if Gabriel Jesus come, or Zinchenko come, is that it making not to develop more? It could that making to develop more, and they are not playing the same winger at the same time. You know, if you use right flank to imitate attack, so it going to make them increase. So if people they talk they take the shoulder from her, so as in the work from her, is it happy for him to carry all the load for years before? No. If it's supposed to even be this time, it's supposed to even come make him easy for him, because anything when you do, if he commit, they ain't get people where go finish him. But now that commitment with the try talk, all those bats where they bite, he know they bite again. He go carry ball this one. That's the same. That's the way Pepe we're even doing it. Now if Pepe carry ball finish this one, he go kick and go back. So that's not what we want. Now we know he's a good player, no two ways about it, and he has done well for Arsenal. But we just want him to improve. The truth is that we need person who will arrive on. Now that's just the only medicine we will get, we will quick come up to get up. Because if he just sit down, like for example, now look at Leno and Ramsdale. That was what happened to Ramsdale and Melo. Yes. So at the end of the day, one need to come up for one, because you know say that one, I don't come on the shirt for him. The time they supposed to make him pick up, make him come back, Rams did not give him a chance again. That's just the ways of football. Because I would say we don't get somebody like Ramsdale. Leno will still believe saying as chairman there, no other person will compete with him. So that's just it.
Okay, actually, do you follow for those who they say Moku give Moku Saka some slack? Like what the NS Victor they talk now. NS says Saka has done nothing wrong this season. Last season, all balls was to him. Unlike this season, like NS point of view, we say last season they give Saka all the ball, but this season they're going to give him all the ball. See, probably that is why we look at like say they perform well. Do you subscribe to that line of thoughts, actually?
No, Baba, this is EPL. EPL remain EPL. Every player has to continue to give in their best. If you drop form, they will drop you. Now, if Arsenal gets someone that can compete with Saka, like Baba Sato say, why not? So if Saka go make us the lose game, we have to drop him. We can't afford to lose game. This is strictly business. And also, look at Saka as an English player. If you look at Saka form last season, there's nothing less than if any club want to buy Saka, it's nothing less than £100 million. You understand? Now when they drop form, in stock done the fall, and when in stock done the fall like this, if somebody want buy him now, they will just buy him. They just the price of like 50 million, which Saka don't pass that kind of money. Saka na £100 million. If you fit buy a Grealish £100 million, they keep him for bench. Why not Saka? So cutting him slack. We are not saying that Saka hasn't helped Arsenal well, but we are saying Saka, because we value him, we value his stock, we want him to improve, we want him to continue to compete on the highest level. Now what will they talk? So make Baba Victor just calm down. Make it not say we want the best for Saka. Say Saka shouldn't drop for me. He needs to improve his game so that his valuation will continue to rise.
All right, no wahala. So Samuel too last time we talk say, to me, I think Saka is burning out. He has not lost his form. He's just burning out simply because of the fact that he was overused. If I Clement said it, I say the guy is playing well. So many good players. I don't know what this way they say the guy they play where he's burning out. Say when I know they watch the game, the way the guy they play, can you compare the way Saka they play now for the first 4 games now and the way he played last season? Can you tell me that it is the same way when they play? Everything that because we don't get a good bench, like somebody will come bench up. If not, when I always remember say there are no sacred cows when it comes to EPL, when it comes to Arsenal. Don't forget that there are no sacred cows. Anybody can be benched. Anybody can be taken out at any time.
So I guess I don't
understand that. Okay, Baba Sato, continue.
Okay, it just be like, you see Ramsdale and Leno against Fulham. If Leno keep that form like this, you think we will sell Leno, or we will even go sign Ramsdale?
No.
The truth is that he come to a new place now.
Yeah.
He want make them know say he get all the qualities. And it was good. So that was the reason, because if we not sell or if you don't see person wey arrive am, he go for not put on those efforts wey he put on. So because everything wey Lennon wan do now, Lennon wan do everything possible to make Fulham them know say he go be number one, and he wan represent
Germany.
German league. Thank you, my brother. German. You understand? So Saka, we don't say Saka not try. If that guy will talk and say they use Saka, that's the reason he's not in the right form. Partially, I will agree, say yes. He was really too used. Imagine after finish all the whole EPL, went back to their preseason, then come back to Premier League again. I will agree to that. Okay, that is just the reason. And above all, every player again when they say they eat form. Or we can see argue say Saka is not in the right sense now, or he never did form now. That's the reason say he never fit pick up. But what we are saying, if you give him person who go compete with him, he go make him quick come back to his normal form. That is what we are saying. Just like the way Ogachine do talk, just and say we know all we want to make it develop more than this. Now your own praise we even they sing. You understand? That is what we meant. I just want to make that guy understand. Say we not be say we not they give him kudos. He's a really good guy. We know.
All right. Okay, Meka, your side, and you get the echo. That's why I know they hear the echo now. They affect the studio. I don't know why. So blessing from your end. You get technical issues from your device. That's why. Then Ogamori vs Picheri, they say this team is not yet completely set with those two additions, midfield and wing. Because if you take a look, only two players have made an impact from the signing we have made: Zinchenko and Jesus. At the same time, Ogasalu himself when they talk say, please look for Arsenal old clips and watch them. Watch players like Thomas Brzezinski, Henry, Lehmann, Perez, and the rest of others. These guys were doing great. I don't know how that is relevant to what we're saying right now. Okay, maybe they argue with somebody there. So, Baba Sato, let me come back to you now. Arteta they come outside when they talk, say, Arsenal want to win the league. Arsenal want to win the league. Yeah, we're winning the league. This season is our season. Blah, 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 blah. They come, they ask him for media access. Baba Conto say, it is too early to be talking about winning the league. Say, we have 4 games to just play now. So, I don't know, are you among those that are saying and clamoring that Arsenal can win the league this season?
I'm not among, you know. I want you to take it the way as in to take us as surprise. May take us as surprise if we win. Don't forget, if you look this is I love waiting. I watch them when they watch them here. I watch them when they interview them. It make them understand. Say, more than not going to put these people for high pressure, just like the way you people did last season. This league, your new starts now. Not go there to expect much. There's a time for winning. There's a time for draw, and there's also time for losing. And there's also time for player having injury as well. You understand? And there's still a time when referee go even still fuck you up when you needed it most, especially. Those seasons never come for us now. Not mean say it not will come for us. Among these 5 things or 4 things when I talk, 3 or 4 will happen last before the season ends. You understand? So just like the way we talk last season, say if we can get Europa League, Baba, we are set to go. Arsenal have done well. At the end of the day, when we don't see the brightness of Champions League, we quit out of Europa League. That's the same thing that is happening now because we don't win 4 or 3 matches now. We don't talk now saying a trophy we can't do now. Not be even the top 4. But fans, my brother, our mentality, we are just like Oliver Twist. We always ask for more. You understand? I always say we never see 1 or 2 games now. We go see the club and say, just win 1 game. There once comes to a time when I tell the talk, say, Arsenal not yours they score goal. Don't they know these people say we need more goal? You win 1 goal. You call the happy. We need more goal. We need more. But this is now. We are picking everything 1 by 1. We have scored a lot of goals. Only people will get 1 goal past us now. Now Man City. And they conceive past us. They conceive past us. They have more than us, and they conceive more than us. We have conceived 3 goals. They have conceived 5 goals as well. You understand? So the truth is that we are not just going for EPL, but if the opportunity comes, me go there among the people where they sing these praises, say we carry out. That is all our wish. Yeah.
All right. Are you one of those where they believe so if we win the league?
No, Baba. So see nobody go talk say mama soup no good.
No sweet.
But the truth be say, if the soup no good, the soup no good. See, Arsenal at this stage, this is not the time for us to start clamoring or talking, say, oh, we will win the league. Oh boy, now 38 games, so we don't win 4. 34 remain. That 34, anything can happen. We can lose, we can win, we can draw. So this is not the time. If we continue with this form, continue they win, they go. At least make we they sure say we go enter Champions League first. Now when we enter Champions League, now we got the assess say, okay, how many games left or how many games remain where we play, we go put us to challenge for the title. You understand? But at this time, the title is open. Don't be surprised. Liverpool, when they get 5 points, we get 12 points now. Liverpool still win all their games. Remaining games still win the title. Man City where they second. Man City where they second fit lose some games, come play and come be fourth. Arsenal can still lose some games. You understand? So anybody when they talk say, oh boy, we go win the league now, we go win the league. I know that side.
Okay. All right, no wala. So many people they drop comments. So Salisu Amin will talk say Arsenal will surprise the whole world. Just watch and see. CHUKS, I believe in these guys. Yes, we'll struggle, but I'm confident we can win the league. Salisu, I like this confidence. So Ogamo reverse P Sherry they talk say Samuel, you have a point there. Any player who doesn't have a competing opponent or mates will not give his best as expected of him. He will just play as he feels because there is no rivalry partner. Then at the same time, Chris Mbago they talk say, Baba, anything is possible. Arsenal can do it. People where they win them, they don't carry forehead. Anyways, I think that here we'll call to the end of our program. So special thanks to Baba Sato, Ogachi Nedu, and our football community. So I say wherever they see money to buy data to watch our program, may God replenish in our pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. So we gotta go now. So from me and the crew, so now get out. All right now. Yeah, thanks guys.
Much love, man. Salute to you guys.